31 bills. 31 bills are likely to be taken up during the monsoon session of the parliament, which begins tomorrow. 20th of July. 31 bills in monsoon session. And number one on the list of bills is the bill on Delhi. The bill on the Delhi Ordinance, which has raked up a lot of debate, a lot of controversy, and a lot of politics. The bill on Delhi Ordinance will be on the top of the list. Remember that the all-party meeting was held a short while back ahead of the monsoon session, which will start from tomorrow. And we are seeing that more details coming in right now, that the bill on ordinance will be the top of the list. The BJP government at the centre has convened an all-party meeting, the visuals on the screen, in Delhi on the eve of the monsoon session of Parliament. Now, the meeting was chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. And we are seeing that top details coming in. Let's go to Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor who's joining us. Abhishek, we're getting some top updates coming in that the bill on the top of the list is going to be the bill on the Delhi Ordinance. That's very important, Abhishek.
Of course, that's going to be the big one. In fact, it's a packed agenda for the monsoon session of Parliament. 17 days, 17 sittings, and yet 21 bills that are to come up. The Delhi Services Ordinance, which is to be replaced by a law, and hence a bill for that is going to be the most important. But then there is the Digital India Bill, which is called the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill. There is a Forest Conservation Act bill. There is a and biodiversity bill, biological diversity bill, and whatnot. So this is the bill to replace the Delhi Ordinance is just one of those 21 bills that are coming up. And of course, there would be so many other issues in this session, but all-party meet happening there, and we are getting these pictures of this all-party meet where all these the discussion has taken place. Remember, it's not just about the bills. The Parliament session also happens to be about issues of concern to the country and hence to these representatives of people. So obviously, on the issue of the Uniform Civil Code, there is this intense debate happening. Some of it might get reflected in the Parliament session. Or the issue of Rahul Gandhi's disqualification, Manipur violence, for example. It's unlikely that the opposition would not raise the issue, which means they would, obviously, and will try to put the government on the mat. Delhi Ordinance itself has been divisive issue within the opposition itself, with the Congress party coming around to the view of supporting the Aam Aadmi Party for the larger opposition unity just 3 days back. Till then, they were still not clear about the Delhi Ordinance. So all those issues, all those bills are coming up in this monsoon session of Parliament. Some of them which I mentioned. There is another bill which is an amendment bill to the Jan Vishwas bill, which seeks to decriminalize minor offences by amending 183 provisions in 42 acts, existing acts, basically to promote ease of business. And that's going to be a showcase bill, so to say, for this government. The Digital Data Privacy Bill is something which has been talked about for a couple of years now, and this is finally ready, and it aims to replace the existing Information Technology Act of 2004 and the Data Protection Bill, which is part of India's government's Digital India plan. I think it's going to be a very stormy session, Shivangi, and some of the bills that we discussed coming up beginning tomorrow.
Absolutely, Abhishek. Thank you so much for getting us all the details. That was our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, getting us top details, saying that the monsoon session will be quite stormy and 31 bills are likely to be introduced. Taking a very short break on India's #1 news channel. What we are seeing right now is a